Hey everybody, this is Way to Fail, back with more Civilization 5, where we are having some happiness issues, as you can very well see. And I think part of it just stems from the fact that I went a little overboard growing my cities early before I could get some of my infrastructure in place. Unfortunately, I am not actually in a great position for me to, say, get together and try and get some mercantile city-states to give me some happiness. I mean, we do have a few options that actually are not allied with anybody. But Colombo doesn't have any quest, and Malacca wants me to find a great wonder, so I'm not exactly sure what that is going to involve. So while that would help, my gold right now isn't really enough to get... I do have a good economy, actually, but I'm not quite there yet, and I'm still a little concerned about what Rome's going to try and do here in a few turns, or if Rome's still at war one way or another. So we're going to actually keep ourselves just on alert right here. I know what I said before is that I was going to start trying to think about taking out Stockholm, and that's probably true, but I want to make sure that I don't get split here. So, horses for 2 gold. Would it be better for me just to try and get flat gold? I can't because I don't have a declaration of friendship. So we'll see. So it's here. England, I could possibly get marble from if I have anything to spare here. So let's go ahead and refuse. I do want some iron here, but I don't know. Like I said, I want to see if I can possibly get some other resources from somebody, because from the looks of it, at least for a second, it looked like I had a spare resource. I don't, that's right. Part of the issue is that I will get it back once I have wine available. So there's not too much more to work right here, at least until this city grows some, which it is going to grow in one turn. So I guess I could put something here and go ahead and farm that hill, perhaps. Get some more floodplain farming over here. Said it's going to be a little bit dictated by the game about what I do next. Let's see here. I can afford to sell a little bit of iron. So like I said, I'm going to need to take some cities. I am going to be working toward... Oh, that wasn't where you were supposed to grow. Okay, well... Let's put a lumber mill down there then. So research agreement complete. I do have some spare gold. I could potentially get another research agreement. Let's see. Can I trade? I would like some citrus. That may be worth some gold per turn. Really? And open borders. Okay, that's acceptable. So now we're in the positive happiness. I'm going to be in really positive happiness in just a minute here. And Rome has dyes, but they backstab me, so I don't want to be too reliant on them. So it's here. I do have the scout here. The scout can embark. So let's see if we can find another natural wonder down here. I don't have oceanic travel, and right now my cities are getting close to growing, but I'm going to get one Colosseum in time in Akkad. And Akkad, actually, let's look at the citizen management real quick, because from the looks of it, I can actually... do a musicians guild as well. And this is where it boils down to. This is a very large city. 14 pop is huge for right now. And I actually don't mind working these 2 tiles, but ideally, eventually, I'm going to be getting some floodplain, some more growth there. But still, this is a awesome city. And I can possibly build another guild here before too long. Probably should go ahead and get that together. Sistine Chapel, no way I'm getting that in time. Meanwhile, up here, how are we looking in terms of Walls of Babylon? Maybe I should go ahead and buy it. For 360, that's not terrible. Gives me some indirect fire in case Rome decides to get some ideas, and 31 health is actually pretty nice for this time of the game. So could have possibly used that to get a little bit of a better trade route here, but we'll get a... let's go ahead, and instead of Walls of Babylon next, let's go ahead and get together a... where am I looking for? Cargo ship. And we'll see what we can get for cargo ships from possibly Akkad. Because Akkad has probably a little bit more trade potential with all the wine that's in the city. But still, I'm not doing awful this game, so that's good. And let's see here, wine for ivory. I want that. I'll be happy to stop one of my gold per turn deals for wine, because I have a few of those as well. So Belgrade. Seeking investors. I don't really have the money that I had before. Let's see here. Colombo now wants me to get silk. So Belgrade wants faith. We're definitely not getting that. Ragusa cancels a quest. We're no way getting culture there. They still wants to get a great general. So let's see here. Can I possibly get silk from anybody? I'm not sure. I mean, there's some silk over here. Mombasa has silk. But there's, once again, no good quest here. So as much as it would be good to get a mercantile city-state to kind of help me out. As Genoa... Oh, wait, that's not the right one. I'm suddenly forgetting what mercantile means. Yay! Alright, so they want sugar and they want us to find a natural wonder. Maybe we can do that. Maybe we can dump some money in there. I'm going to have to be a little more mindful of what's going on here. National Epic is going to be pretty important for this city because this is going to be one of my primary dumps for that. So crossbowmen, we can probably... Now that we got one, we don't need the other as much. Workshop's going to be pretty important. We'll do that after the National Epic. Market's going to be okay. Castle could be good. Let's get a garden here as well since we're on the river. So that looks fairly reasonable. Like I said, I have enough workers to work my tiles. And my cities are going alright. Like I said, I just don't want Rome to get any funny business here. So printing press. And I can't steal from Rome. So we have a great scientist, which is good. And where... Let's go ahead and look at our surveillance here. So this is what I run into sometimes. Who is our... Actually, a better question is, who's our tech leader right now? I don't know if there's too many ways in the world of tech leader because I have 36 techs. Rome, no longer down there. China or England, might as well spy on England. So York or London, that's interesting. I'm going to go for London. Hopefully it has a pretty good potential. Of course, once again, Babylon, massive potential. For whatever reason. We'll keep the happiness bonus with the garrison here. And what can we do for a scientist? Let's see here. I do need a workboat at some point. We'll put that down there. And we're very, very slowly eking out some faith. But I do think in terms of Babylon, putting a grasslands great scientist out is going to be pretty good. So we'll put that up there, and let's make a lumber mill. Not the best, not the worst. A little surprised not going for that fish next, but... So here, how are we doing with our Sidon alliance as well? 63, so we're going to still be getting some units for him. I can keep them in my back pocket. Belgrade and Rome are now allies. Fun. Florence and Carthage now allies. And I'm almost to the point where I can get a research agreement with any of the groups that I have here, but let's see here. We're friendly, we're friendly. Can we get another research agreement? You actually don't have a lot of gold. Who does have gold? Trade. Research agreement. So if I'm not going for Indonesia right now, and nobody wants to be my friend, nobody wants to be my friend. I don't really want China to do a research agreement with since they're pretty high up, but I think that's probably for the best. They do that. Okay, so let's see here. China, will you also buy some iron from me? I do need to keep one of my iron. What do you want? You want 3 iron and... Whoa, no way. May not be able to sell iron for much longer here, so let's see here. And if I can't, I can't. I think I had problems last episode with that too. So, like I said, we'll have to see what Rome is thinking, because they're keeping their units conspicuously close by. And this trimming's getting hurt in some way, shape, or form. So, let's embark. And I'm at 2 happiness. Augustus Caesar's plotting against me. What fun. Can I bribe Augustus into a war? Because if he's going to fight me again, I'm just going to keep it on. So we'll get the academy there. Let's make sure it's actually being worked, because there are some better tiles. And here, 2 food, 2 science is pretty nice. I do like the 3 production. I don't need that much production compared to science. Compared to science, because there's Oxford University, which has great work slots, which has all these things, which gives a lot of science. Then we have the National College. Alright, so we are going to be getting actually a great musician, and do I actually have a great music slot at this point? I'm not sure if I do. Is it worth it to pop a Golden Age? Maybe. I do have some potential faith purchases, including a, I think it's a cathedral that you need for that. So, we'll worry about the great musician in just a little while. I mean, a Golden Age wouldn't be awful. Alright, so we can't go super far into the sea. Might as well get a grassland mine here. And I was going to see if Rome was actually going to try and fight somebody. Can I get Rome to fight China? I just want these troops off my border. If at all possible. Alright, so you actually cannot embark. So you're stuck here. Let's get you back to... Okay, so this bowman is now stuck for some reason. Alright, do I just gift it to a city-state? And like I said, I'd like Malacca to be my friend. And it'll get me a little bit more income, so let's gift. Yay! Not the standard play, but whatever. It's all good. National epic almost there. Like I said, I just want the great person generation here to pick up. And let's talk Rome.
Salve.
Yeah, let's make an offer here. Let's make a deal. Will you declare war on China? For 9 gold per turn, for 3 iron, and for accepting an embassy. Will you declare war on Sweden? 9 gold per turn, 3. So that seems to be kind of the standard deal right now. Declare war on... Those are really only as kind of neighbors right now. Dido? Whoo! 20 gold. So it's here. Can I eat 9 gold per turn, and can I eat 3 iron? That weakens... Well, I don't have any iron units anymore, actually. What am I thinking? Alright, so you know what? Let's do it. 9 gold per turn is not great, but I want Rome to not keep thinking about what he's thinking about right now.
Salve.
And I'd like Sweden to start being a little distracted, so I'll accept an embassy as well. Alright, so there we go. Pitting people in war against one another. Maybe China would have been better, but he does have conflicting borders. Because Rome is trying its best to expand. Rome really wants to expand. Expand. I wouldn't be terribly surprised if Rome did settle there eventually. But for now, we'll see what happens here. My economy is still pretty good. And Sidon now has a new quest. Alright, so no longer friends there. We have 1 farm. What else can I do for you right now? I do have another tile that I could possibly get. Let's go ahead and improve the stone. Is there already a stoneworks there? I don't think there is. No, there is a quarry there. Alright, so what quest do you have? They want me to denounce Rome. You know what? That is one of the easiest quests I could possibly get right here, so... Backstab me. It's here.
Salve. Procede.
Do. This is funny because it's like publicly denounce Caesar.
Procede.
There we go. So Sidon, that's easy, and we'll see because Rome doesn't have a lot of friends right now. So there's an easy quest. Maybe he'll try and fight me back. I don't know. Whatever. Double accept embassies as well? Okay. I don't really care too badly about that. And there we go. Indonesia's there. Glad to hear there is in the world share my disgust for him. So we do get diplomatic benefits from China, which is good. And a new unit from Sidon, which is good. And a new cargo ship. Now, did anybody have a trade route quest? With can I actually reach from here? No, where's I think is way too far. Yeah, is really, really far. Maybe if this were on the other side here. Can I actually send this trade route some way, shape, or form to Dur? Okay, this is really annoying that I can only click so places here. Yeah, I can. Alright, so I can send it to any coastal city. There's a free cannon. I'm very happy about that. Said it may have to be going to war against Stockholm. Is going to be the thing to do here. So right now, England is going for a pretty tall empire. My tech is still pretty good. How am I doing on science generation right now? Number 1 by quite a bit. So as long as I can keep that up, which could be a little bit of a challenge. And I didn't really want to embark there, but just improve the tiles we can get, and then we'll have to figure out what we want to do next. I don't want open borders with you. That's too bad. Looks like I have a spare spice, or just one spice that he needs. Needs the spices, needs the universe. See, I wouldn't have gotten Sistine Chapel. Alright, so there is a great musician, and says to spam some trade posts here. I mean, that's okay, but I'd rather mine that hill first. So can I make a... Oh, okay, there's a lot of good coastal trade routes I can make here. And I can make a trade route with so that's good. So there's another city-state quest accomplished. And I cannot currently make a great work. And I don't really want to go on a concert tour, so we're just going to park you here for now until that is good enough for later. So that's part of the deal of growing your cities so large so fast, is you're a little bit stuck. This is where I probably need to start going for some more military production, so we can do that pretty soon. Probably need to get some barracks first. I'm a little behind in that front. Need to get a workboat for some of this, because that's not being worked right now. Okay, so can't really go too far there. Cargo ship. Interesting. Cargo ship with Jakarta. Is there a better trade route that I can get? I don't think so. No, Nippur to Jakarta. That's pretty good. 21 gold. We like it. Said I'm not going to be trying to fight this guy right now, especially when he seems to be fighting with India. It's funny because the stronger civilizations seem to be the West, and there's... Fortunately, Stockholm did not build the Great Wall, because that would be a long, long march to make. But I still think they're pretty vulnerable, and my second spy will probably go to there. So we have plenty of people available. Do I have any composite bowmen to upgrade? I do. I have 400 some gold, so I may as well make that happen. You need a lot of upgrades. Alright. We got the gold, might as well use it. I don't have too much use for some of these workers remaining. I do have plenty of crossbows, which is awesome, but what I'm going to really want is cannons before too long. And let's just go ahead and look here. I'm actually almost at scientific theory, which means we're going to be going public schools, and then probably once we go public schools, I could start trying to reveal electricity, but it's probably better to start going for dynamite, because if I can get artillery, that's going to make Stockholm fall pretty damn fast, and it is going to give me some time to start getting some military production. I still don't have any... Oh my god, I've gone so far in this game without building a barracks or anything here. So workshop, zoo, that's all the happiness and stuff's going to be pretty important. And maybe I could buy things like a zoo, things like a barracks. Barracks is actually pretty cheap. I can start buying barracks while I work on other things. And still with the damn trading post. Alright, we'll make a trading post. Whatever. And Walls of Babylon is kind of a waste. But I've already started building it, so... Workshop here. We're going to be changing some of this in just a little bit regardless. Actually, probably a Coliseum before any of that. Just to try and get some happiness. Alright, so almost at public schools. Academies are going to get +2 extra science. Now, don't have any observatory cities, which is a little sad, but that's how it goes. Alright, so farm here. Do we have open borders yet? I don't think that's bad. Because what I would like to do is explore with the scout, and I don't really care what he does from here on. So let's upgrade again Said I'm going to need to start buying some stuff before long. Artist Guild is going to be pretty important. Windmill's also nice. And this is going to be another good place for a garden as well. And actually, Akkad's going to be able to expand and get that fish pretty soon. So, let's see here. Can I buy a workboat? Next turn I can buy a workboat. Unit needs orders. Crossbowman, interesting. Just leave you there. Not awful. Not awful at all. I have very little faith output, but I'm not focusing on faith this game. I have horses that I can sell. I wonder who's going to be willing to buy them. Like I said, my goal here is kind of to peacemonger, tech up, and then work my way over here. So, policy. I do have rationalism now. So let's see here. Secularism is pretty important. Sovereignty is okay. And great scientists earn even faster. So secularism definitely good. So now we are at what science production? 254, that was from last turn. 291, so we are very much producing science off of 4 cities very well. And Rome once again is kind of sticking around. I'm a little wondering if they're actually fighting right now. Well, Ravenna it has some damage, so it looks like paying him to go to war with Sweden is actually helping me out a little bit. But yeah, I think the next focus I'm going to need to make a ban on the luxury crab. Well, I don't like a crab ban. But that doesn't hurt me a lot more than it hurts some other people. Like, who has crab? Who proposed that shit? Rome proposed that shit. Rome can go screw itself. Pretty sure the World's Fair is going to pass anyway, so with my 1 delegate, I will probably try and vote down the crab. Because, yeah, he's just hanging out there with a bunch of crossbowmen. And for some reason, Indonesia's just hiding in my territory from whoever. So, great scientist in Nippur. And still going for the potential spam here. Let's see, is there another good place for an academy? Probably. Okay, so is this a grassland forest? This is a plains forest. If I construct an academy, it's +8. It doesn't actually get rid of the forest, I don't think. So that's okay. I can work with that. Oh, hello, Charles Darwin. That's nice. Alright. You know, I'll just follow the damn suggestions here. Some of this is going to have to be redone anyway. Actually, what I should be doing instead with one of these workers is starting to improve some of these tiles. Like, there are actual grasslands and stuff to work here. And that would actually probably be a better location since it is grassland with 2 food. Be nice if it was a river, but we get there when we get there. I think I just got another unit from Sidon. Said I'd love to get friendly with one of the mercantile city-states, especially if someone's going to be trying to ban my crabs. Friendly trade route plundered. Belgrade plundered a trade route. Wow, that's unfortunate. So like I said, we're going to be going for public schools and all that. So not bad overall. Probably not a terrible place to just kind of stop this video, though, just because we're not super peacemongery right now, but our next step is just going to be to see where else we can go. So this caravan, previous route. Can we get any better trade caravans here? Routes available from an actual physical caravan. Akkad to Stockholm. So let's maybe to Akkad. Alright. So I'm going to call this a video. This is Way to Fail with more Civ 5. I got some horses to sell and I got some iron to sell. I'll probably do that briefly off camera if I can. And then when we get back, next is going to be scientific theory. See if we can get a bunch of public schools all over the place and just work our way to teching up like crazy. Because right now I'm about to be the tech leader. I'm already producing quite a bit of tech on 4 cities. So, hope you enjoyed it. That's it for now. See you next time with more Civ 5. Take care.